Hey, Tony Carousel, New Haven Independent News Break for April 9th, 2023. This is the weekend recap, and got a few things happening over the weekend. So, if you got a chance to go visit the two Easter egg hunts that we actually had in town. So, one done by Astral Glass at noon on Saturday, and then in the city park at 1 p.m. So some people actually took advantage of both Easter egg hunts, and both were very successful with a couple hundred people going to both. Lance and Gary told me that they really had a big crowd out in front of the glass shop. And then, of course, I didn't get a chance to see it at the glass shop, but I was in the city park, and there were also at least a couple hundred people up there too. So maybe everybody started out downtown and ended up in the park. So anyway, lots of happy kids finding all kinds of Easter eggs. And it was really a lot of fun to see how excited the kids were too. So anyway, we got, let's see what else we got here. Okay, also, Ian Herman, the new restaurant opened, Louisiana Zydeco, run by the same folks that have 4th Street Pizza, but this has a Cajun menu, Cajun Creole menu. I went to the soft opening. It was fantastic. So they really I think they probably really learned a lot. Um, and the food was great. I was really happy to see a different kind of a style of restaurant in the area. So highly recommend it. And they're going to have their grand opening this coming Thursday this week. So if you are in the mood for Creole food, stop on by. It's on Fifth Street. Just a little bit, if you know where the Missouri State Bank is, right at the corner of Fifth and Market, which is also Market's also Highway 19. And the BP gas station's on the west side, and then the Missouri State Bank on the east side. Just on the other side of Missouri State Bank, on the same side of the street, is a new brick building, and that is Louisiana Zydeco. So give it a try. Okay, what else have we got? Okay, also this week tryouts were run by the Riverside Players Community Theater, and they had the tryouts at St. Francis Borgia Theater, which is really a beautiful theater. And here we have music director Ken Tucker and play director, overall director, production director Tara Stevens. And they were going over on the iPad there. They were having various people audition and sing, and they were basically wirelessly starting the music, so all the individual people auditioning could stand there, and they could play whatever musical um, option that they wanted for each individual person auditioning. So anyway, it was a lot of fun to have a little story this week in the paper on it. Also, and here's a couple more pictures from the Easter egg hunt, and it was a lot of fun. This girl, I believe her name's Nora, and she was in the 3 and under category. They had various categories going on, and and it was very cute. Her grandparents here were helping her make some egg selections. Okay, let's see. And then, oh, now this was the, I believe, 8 to 10, maybe 8 to 10 year olds. And so they were a little bit bigger, and they raced across the bridge. And you can see right here, I believe this girl's name is Nora, and she got a jump on everybody racing across the bridge, and I know that she also found one of the gold eggs too. So they had two golden eggs in each category, and Nora got one of them. And finally, in terms of the Easter, since we have an Easter theme, I stopped in at Astral Glass after I had covered the event at the park. And here's Lance Strohecker, one of the glass blowers, showing off one of their most popular items that day, which are the glass Easter eggs that they had for sale. And they said that on that particular day, on Saturday, that they had sold probably right around a little more than 30 of those glass Easter eggs. So that was really quite nice. And they're fantastic paperweights, or if you want to use them for table settings, or all kinds of creative ways of being able to use Astral Glass's glass art. So if you haven't stopped in there, since the streets are now have asphalt down on them, your buying experience, your being able to go downtown and do some shopping, is much more pleasurable, since you don't have to roll through the dirt and the gravel and everything that was up until just a few days ago. That was the experience you'd have, but now all the asphalt's in, so it's just so much nicer. So anyway, let's see. Also, this week we have a blood drive at the American Legion on Wednesday. So if you're inclined to give blood, I believe it goes from 1 till 6 on Wednesday. And then also tomorrow, Board of Aldermen meeting at the Public Works Building at 7 p.m. So with that, I would like to thank Astral Glass for sponsoring today's broadcast. Thanks to Lance and Caitlin and Gary and Judy. Thanks for letting us bring you the news in social media and also in print. So with that, this is Tony Carosello signing off, New Haven Independent News Break. Thanks for watching.